This podcast is sponsored by Eric's Concrete Pavers, Rockhouse Masonry, and Tahoe Pervious Pavements. When it rains, it drains.
This is a glimpse into my life. Life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kylie.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh.
So, darling.
Yes.
Are you living in your fantasy dream world right now?
This might be the best day of my life. My mom's sitting right next to me.
Hi, Eric.
My dad's sitting right next to her.
In the corner.
Way in the corner. It's like their son because Big Joe LaMonica is in the house.
Yo, Eric.
Yeah. He came just to do his live commercial.
Diane's going to do my commercial today.
Yeah. You notice I sit 3 people away from Joe.
Oh, come on.
I don't sit right next to him.
I'm pretty sure the Joe could still jump over everybody.
Yeah. That would have been the first time.
Yeah.
He's literally, yeah. Joe, let go of my throat.
Yeah.
Joe, I poured myself a drink right when I got in here. Joe's like, or my dad goes, you got more ice in your drink than booze because I got this baby crushed ice. And Joe goes, hey, what kind of Petrilla are you?
Are you adopted? Just joking.
I'm sitting next to Squinty Eyes here. Look at her eyes. Look at the YouTube camera, Mom. We can't even see her eyes.
And I got little ice.
You got little eyes or little ice?
Both.
Called Biden eyes.
Oh, no.
I don't want to look like Biden.
Well, you look like Trump when Trump was president. Now you look like Biden.
I know. I got a red face like Trump.
Those Biden eyes.
Those Biden eyes.
You can't hide those Biden eyes.
Don't put any pressure on someone looking at my eyes. I'm old.
Now everybody's looking at you.
Anybody who tunes in on YouTube is looking at your eyes. Hey, I got one question for Joe. Did you ever get your fucking hat?
Oh.
No. In fact, I even checked with the mail, the post office mail room downstairs, and they said they didn't have it.
Oh, well, here. I'm going to give it to you right now.
Oh, awesome.
There it is.
You know,
I'm going to give one to Alex, too.
I told Eric,
You don't need to put it on, but-
Advertise, you should at least get a hat.
Right.
That's
And
a
I sent
cool
it out.
hat, actually.
And I sent it out before Christmas, and I didn't even get it. But I'll give one to Alex too.
All right.
I know
Maybe
I know she
Like
listens. You can
that.
put it back on the thing.
Maybe on the next round we should put
a little small.
the advertiser's name on it, too, on the back.
I already.
Oh,
I thought about,
he's got
yeah,
plans.
Yeah, we got plans.
Yeah,
I got,
Eric-
He's trying to
Eric,
tip you out,
I got
Joe.
one coffee mug too.
Oh, nice.
Only one, but I like to get more of these
Oh,
too.
I like it.
Yeah,
You know-
you want one of those, Mom?
Yeah.
You want a hat?
Sure.
Yeah, the hat can come down and cover your eyes.
Well, that's not very
Squinty
nice.
eyes.
I didn't put no eye makeup on.
The whole podcast turned in about your eyes.
I know. How did it
Why
work?
are you putting pressure on me? I just came on your podcast.
Kylie has these new drops she has got at
yeah.
work, and you can actually put the eye drops in,
And
and it
opens
makes
your
it opens your eyes. And actually, I don't know how it does that.
Excuse me. Why didn't you put them in my eyes before I came on?
Oh,
I
yeah,
know,
we
I
should've.
should have. I have some.
We should we're right now
a
here.
peek.
Just stick these 2 pens in there and hold them up.
Yeah.
Just get some toothpicks. It'll be fine.
Just
But-
because Eric has my eyes.
Right.
Sorry.
I know.
Correct.
Well, yeah, exactly. Right when I sat next to Mom, I go, "Oh my God, they're gonna think we're twins."
I don't-
Oh, you mean like the
Or Trump and Biden.
Hey, Hillary and Kamala.
Carmela.
Kamala.
Carmela?
You know what? Jenny calls it camel toe.
Oh, that's kind of a
Oh,
good
man,
one.
that's
I kind
wow.
of like that,
Wow.
actually.
What? Camel toe Harris?
Oh, my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Jenny calls it camel toe.
That is pretty funny. We had a funny thing because I'm sitting next to Mom right now, and last night we went out for drinks, and I sat next to Mom. Kylie was getting her hair done, and hey, take a look at the camera. Look at her hair. Look how good it looks.
Thanks, Stacy.
Yeah, thanks, Stacy. And
She's so cute,
Stacy or Kylie?
Kylie.
Oh.
I don't know Stacy.
But we're sitting there at the bar, so I sit between Mom and Dad, and then Dad starts talking to the guy next to him, and the guy says, "Oh, he goes, that's my son." He goes, "Oh, is that your son's wife?" To Mom.
Well, here's my question to you, though.
Yeah.
Why were you sitting in between your parents like you were
Yeah.
5?
Because I didn't want to sit by Dad.
Oh, okay.
After 50 some odd years,
Okay.
you know,
Right.
I want to look good.
Oh.
no, I'm teasing. He looks good.
He looks good.
No.
Hey, Dad, did you like talking to that guy you sat next to last night?
The guy at the
Hurry up.
at the
He
bar?
thought,
Close to the mic.
he thought mom was a cougar, and that he was married to you. She was married to you.
I know. That was the talk of the bar.
Yep, that was a little confusing here. Anyway.
So we went this week, and Joe, this interests you. We went and saw Marcus's hockey game.
We did.
And he started playing hockey, and you used to play hockey, right?
Yeah, I wish he played 20 years ago when I was still playing.
Oh yeah.
The last game I played, I was 55 years old. It was my birthday when I turned 55, and I told the team, if we lose tonight, it was the final game. If we lose, I'll never play it again. And we lost, and I haven't played since.
And you never did.
Nope.
Did you get your teeth knocked out in hockey ever?
Oh yeah.
Oh
You-
yeah,
Like how many teeth?
6.
Your front top teeth?
Wow.
Yeah, that's why they.
Did you play hockey, honey?
That's
Yeah,
what I
you
told
think I
Mark
did?
to
Yeah.
watch. Eric didn't even play hockey.
The only hockey I played was in between my mom and dad because I was born like this. You should have got me into hockey. Like he's a natural. He has no teeth. He looks like a
Quiet.
monster. Get him into hockey.
Well, your
Born
teeth look
without
good,
teeth.
Joe.
Well, you
We're
know,
just
actually,
missing a few.
Kylie, actually, it's an improvement. I had a gap between my teeth
Oh.
until I was like
Oh.
15 years old.
Oh.
And I got my
Madonna.
Michael
Like
Strahan.
Madonna. Yeah.
And I got him knocked out, and they look way better.
Yeah.
Wow.
Was your
I like
gap
'em.
bigger or smaller than Michael Strahan's?
A little smaller,
Oh.
Oh, okay.
but
Wow.
not much.
But Madonna size.
Probably Madonna size. Yeah.
Well, that's
But
a,
it was great. You can squirt water through your teeth like 6 feet.
Whoa.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
At least you don't have to spit in everybody's face.
Mark was pretty
That's how I
good.
lost my
Sorry,
teeth.
Michael.
Mark was pretty good in hockey for not really playing,
I would-
in games.
let
He's
me
been
tell
in a
you
few
something.
games, but he caught on pretty quick.
I would have loved to have Marcus on my team. He's a big dude.
He is.
Yeah.
He looks really big on the ice. Everybody
Yeah.
else looked a
He
lot
does.
shorter than
Yeah.
him.
They're all
I
built
would
like
love to have
Joe, and
Marcus
then
on
here
my
comes
team.
gigantic
Right.
Mark.
I
Like
know.
a
I didn't really
muscle
think he
man.
was gigantic in life until I saw him on the ice.
Yeah.
And it was really the Winter Olympics is coming up. What's the most hockey thing from the Winter Olympics you remember? I know you'll probably say.
Do you believe in miracles?
Yeah, the 1980.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Al Michaels called that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where were you when you were watching that?
I was actually in Tahoe, and we actually played against that goalie, Jim Craig,
Oh wow.
and I couldn't believe he was in the Olympics. We never really knew who was that big.
Like he was that good?
Yeah, and he just got.
He's in college.
He was in college.
Wow.
He just became huge, but we played against him in high school.
Oh, that's
Wow.
that's
And, yeah.
that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And a little history. We met Joe in Tahoe. Joe's one of our. He's basically I consider us just family. I don't even think we're friends.
I consider you
If we were
guys.
friends, you'd kill me for sure. Now that I'm
For sure.
now that I'm
You're
family,
safe.
I'm okay.
All right, Eric, let's get something straight right now.
Yeah.
There's only been one time in 36 years
But I remember that so
that
well.
that ever mad at you. Do you know what it was?
Was it we in Arizona?
Nope.
Oh.
No,
No.
that was the other time. then.
Arizona. No
That wasn't a
way.
real mad. That was a fake
That was
mad.
a fake mad.
No.
When did you get mad at me? Are you gonna say something really weird?
Yes.
Marcus and I won like 4 out of 6 years in fantasy football.
Oh, I
Oh
know.
no.
Jesus Christ.
Football
30
talk.
seconds before we're ready to draft, Eric changed the rules. And we
Oh.
we have not won since.
I'm like,
Oh.
hey Joe, chill out. And he's just like, "Rrr," you know, I'm like,
Are
oh
you
my
kidding
god, I
me?
can't even go near him.
I was so annoyed. That's the
Yeah,
only
I
time.
forgot about that time.
Yeah.
Oh, that was really the only time.
That's
I thought
the
it was-
only time. No, I've never met it. Even when you made fun of my Burrito Supreme, I was even mad at you.
Oh yeah, that was all in good fun.
We're
But
all
we,
good friends.
But we were at the hockey game last night, Joe.
Thursday night.
Or Thursday night, we're at the hockey game, right, Keeks? And we're coming
Right.
out, and I asked Mom what she did. She said she went to the doctor.
Yes.
Yes.
Why do you don't bring up
No,
anything?
I'm not bringing any personal medical stuff up.
Oh.
But did you?
HIPAA.
But
No.
yeah, it's HIPAA law, so I'm not doing that. But did you
Did I-
actually fart at the doctor's office?
No. I didn't say that.
No, I thought you farted at the doctor.
I did not.
Oh, you? No,
I
you.
said I hope I don't. It's a butt doctor.
Not. Have you ever farted at the doctor's office, honey?
No, I mean you get a colonoscopy maybe sometimes.
Oh.
But no, and this is a serious question. Mom asked the doctor. What'd you ask the doctor?
I can't remember. What did I say?
Oh, you asked her about your chemical farts.
Oh, since Eric brought him up, sorry, world. I was wondering why I had those, but now
No, but what did the doctor said when you said I have chemical farts? And what did the doctor say?
I can't remember. What did she say? I told you.
Yeah, you told me in the parking lot. You said, "Well, it's really good to fart." And Mom says,
Oh, yeah, it's really good. It's really good to fart. It doesn't matter. And I said, my kids said, if I do it on the plane, they'll never know it's me. They'll look for the biggest, crummiest,
Right.
ugliest person on
That's
the plane.
true. That's true.
They always look for the ugly fat guy and blame it on him. That's what you do.
I never worried about that even in church. Oh,
Well,
Even in church.
that's gonna look good.
well, Eric, I got
Have
to
you,
tell you
have
something.
you ever farted in church, Mom?
No, I just said
Oh.
everybody would never think it was me.
So, Eric, I got to tell you that the only
Yeah.
time I remember
make
Diane
noise.
farting was in her backswing playing golf one time.
Well, I had to really concentrate.
Yeah, you did. And just in her backswing, she went, and it was perfect.
Oh, please! I sound like a
No.
dirty old woman.
A dirty old one. Just
With
a
all these
gassy.
Tesla cars and all these charges, if you run out of charge, can you use a chemical fart to get a jump?
You probably can. Right into the gas tank. You just sit on a
I
little
guess
pipe
so.
and then the car, and it goes car.
You're really.
The car starts going. But funny that we're just speaking of chemical farts and whatnot. We did a whole episode on chemical farts, but I know
did.
Mom likes to talk about it. But but
Thanks.
what was I doing, Keeks? I was in the living room, and that
Oh
that
my
commercial
gosh.
diarrhea.
The Pepto-Bismol
Oh,
commercial.
I love that commercial.
Yeah,
Yes.
diarrhea.
So you were like walking to take your evening pills,
yeah,
and
it's not my it's not my pills. It's my
vitamins. Your vitamins.
Let's call it vitamins.
Nice
Um,
Fish
vitamins.
oil.
And anyone
Fish oil.
that's, which maybe has seen Eric dance, so he doesn't really always go with the rhythm of whatever song is on. It's kind of dancing to a beat of a different drum. And probably the first time in 10 years, I've seen you snap and tap your foot to the Pepto-Bismol beat.
Oh
I
God.
was right on beat. that guy.
Dancing, snapping, and then all of a sudden it's all diarrhea.
That is a snappy song.
Like, I wish I had it on video.
Oh
I-
my God.
I love that song.
That's hilarious.
Which I think everyone knows. I listen to Jeff Lewis a lot, and he did a story which made me think of you, Diane, now with this
thanks.
chemical fart.
Yeah.
There was this woman in Germany that was farting into jars and selling them for $1,000 a jar.
Oh my God.
Well,
Yeah.
I'd
Who
be
would
rich.
buy that?
People were buying them. She made $200,000.
Was she like really nice looking or something?
I don't know, but she was just farting in jars and sending them.
That was my idea years
Maybe
ago.
just buy them and send them to people they don't like.
In fact, I got a jar in the garage
She was
right
selling
now.
them. She was selling them.
No, I got a jar that I farted into about 80 times in the garage.
Why?
Because Davey and I used to do that. We
You
had a fart
still
jar.
have the jar.
I thought you had socks in it.
When my sister and cousin, they'd fall asleep, and we'd open the jar and put it over their nose.
Does it really hold it?
No, they put their socks in it. They kept
we
it for
did
years.
we put socks in it now,
Oh.
but I don't know if it really holds it. But
Like if you farted into like a mason jar and closed it, would it like
Oh,
save
yeah.
it?
Oh, yeah.
It does?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh,
think
I don't
so,
know anything
Oh.
about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Well, you could maybe make millions selling your
I can
chemical
make
farts.
I don't know who wants to buy that.
Billions.
Hey, Eric, can I tell a real funny fart story?
Yeah.
Um,
While we're on the
so
subject.
Eric has his son, Tanner, who was probably, 12 years old at the time, sitting around the fire pit, farting, right? And the flames were glowing. Well, Tanner sucked it up his butt.
Oh, up scope.
It
Yeah.
went the wrong way. That
Yeah.
poor kid. I felt
Was
so
it like a
bad.
bear butt?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably like child abuse or something.
I
I
was
mean,
going to say it's
but-
probably
yeah.
child abuse.
Yeah, he's
but-
27 now.
That's fine, yeah.
His
It was a little
his
different
asshole's real
back
clean,
then.
though.
I hope better not let kids
burnt all
with
the hair
him
off
in
Yeah,
there.
real slick.
It's nice and smooth.
Really.
Maybe you should try doing that, honey.
Yeah, I should. Joe should definitely pick a forest fire down there, Joe.
Oh, you know, Marcus has the hairiest butt I've ever seen.
Oh,
His butthole.
God.
He mooned Debbie one
Maybe
time,
Mark-
and it popped out like a flower.
That's disgusting. A black flower.
Mark's going to get
That's
really mad at
That's
you,
the
Joe.
black flag.
Oh, no.
Debbie's hair goes, oof.
Yeah, exactly.
Her eyebrows are all singed.
I would stop it now, please.
I would stop it now.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, that was funny. We're going to get off the butt and fart subject because I know Mom doesn't
Okay.
want me talking about it
She
too much.
doesn't.
But Joe has the funniest thing, and we always talk about touching cloth. Explain what that is.
Oh, you don't want to talk about...
So, you know, this is a long story, so I won't get into it. But
Keep it short.
we were on our way to South Shore in a boat one night, and, you know, there's no place to poop, obviously. And I had a poop, and I started touching cloth. And I said, Al, we got to go. So I'm touching cloth. He said, what is that? I said, you know, touching cloth. It's on its way out.
yeah.
It's
Touching
There,
your
it's
underwear.
touching my underwear and touching cloth. So that's where that came from.
A little bit like a turtle head, but a touching cloth.
Yeah, like a brown bear knocking on the back door. He's like, you know,
Fair.
Oh no.
What's Marcus's, like a bear trap?
We
Oh,
better change this
no.
up.
Put your hand in. Boom.
you never see it again.
You'll never see.
Cut a finger right off.
Oh,
Exactly.
my.
Yikes.
On that note, let's hear from our favorite sponsor.
Hey everybody, this is Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders. You want a custom home from a Southern California premier home builder? Call me, Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders. 310-465-3347.
How is that sitting here listening to that
That
live?
sounds so weird. I should have slowed it down a little bit.
I thought it was great.
I think it's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
It's weird
no.
to hear it and then see you.
We get a lot of people that say they like that. They
Really?
like when your commercial comes on.
Well, it's kind of funny. I don't like my voice.
It's not, but no, it's so
Oh.
your voice is so everybody knows it's you.
It's
Yeah.
unique.
Even
yeah.
Skylar, when
Even
she
today,
called you,
yeah.
it was
Skylar,
you.
I said, hi, Skylar. She knew it was me.
Yeah, you do Joe's commercial.
Hi, I'm Joe LaMonica and LaMonica Custom Builders. Give me a call, 333.
Because
Builders.
I'm gonna
from
get a lot of
Boston.
business. I'll get a lot of business.
310, tweet tweet.
That's the cab.
Tweet, tweet, tweet,
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cab. Sorry.
Is that Whittlesey Taxi?
Let's have
Right.
Al do my commercial.
Yeah,
Oh.
Al, do Joe's commercial.
You Joe's commercial. Move a little bit faster.
Okay.
After the touching cloth story, we made Joe sit in the front seat
That's your commercial,
on the
Joe.
way back to our boat.
Call me.
Don't forget.
If you want to get your boat detailed, call me. I'll help you get there.
I know who to call.
We have had our boat detailed.
Oh, yeah.
So we all met Joe in Incline Village, Lake Tahoe. He moved up there. I met Joe first, and we met at the gym. We were getting divorced. We had stuff in common. Some guy comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, you want to go and have a beer sometime?" I'm like, well, "Who are you?" He's like, "Well, I heard you got divorced. I thought you might want to have a beer." I go, "Well, I guess, yeah, sure."
I guess.
We have a lot in common.
Yeah, I heard we have a lot in
Single.
common, but that's some guts, joke. I mean, it's just,
That is.
yeah, because I was like, well, yeah.
Well, Eric, when I saw you on the bench crying, I figured there was something up.
Felt bad for you.
He
Thought you helped out a little bit.
this guy at the gym brought me a sweat towel to dry my eyes.
Well, I was crying like just 5 minutes before that. Oh, this
Yeah.
poor guy.
But then we had a beer, and I spent about 10 minutes with Joe down at Rookies, and I'm like, you and my dad are going to be best friends. And I said, I got to introduce you to my dad. And next thing you know, Joe goes to some party and meets my dad.
Yeah,
Oh my God, can I tell you that
yeah.
story
New
real
Year's,
quick?
New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So New Year's Eve, I was by myself, and Sheila Leon, a good friend of ours, brought me to this New Year's Eve thing at a restaurant. And I'm talking, I'm watching this guy Al, and he's telling all these jokes, he's doing this and that.
They were invited to the same party but didn't
Right.
know each other. But
Exactly.
Joe knew me.
Right. So I'm across the table watching this guy Al. I said to Sheila, "Who's that?" She goes, "Oh, that's Al Petrilla. You got to meet him." And I'm watching him cracking up. And all of a sudden, they served hens that night. You know, they were serving
Like
hens.
Cornish game hens.
Cornish game hens.
Oh, I was
Little,
like, huh?
little,
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
chicken, little
Yeah.
Cornish
hens.
screen him.
With
Yeah.
the whole thing.
So Al
Yeah.
goes over with his little hen. He spreads the hen's legs, starts doing his little tongue thing,
Oh no.
Like eating the chicken out.
eating the
Oh
chicken
boy.
out. And he goes, "Hey, Sheila, look at this."
Everybody do that?
Yeah. And that's when I knew we were going to be good friends.
He's carrying that chicken around the whole restaurant.
No.
And then I ran into Joe at the Hyatt, and he's like, "I met your dad." And I go, "How?" And he goes, "Oh, he was licking the chicken."
Yeah.
He's eating the
He
chicken
was
out.
He's in the
licking
chicken out.
And we've been friends.
I go, "Oh,
Ahead.
okay, good.
Oh boy.
Good, you met." And ever since they've been together.
Actually, we
Yeah.
spent that whole night together. That was a long night, too.
Yeah, we went to Hyatt.
New Year's
Had
Eve, I
a
remember
long,
that night.
long
Dancing on
night.
the top of the bar and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
But and then we became next door neighbors.
Right,
I bought the
that's
house
right.
across. Joe built a house in Incline. I bought the house across the street,
Right.
and then we made a opening that came from our yards together. Opening in the fence, and then we go sit by the fire pit and
Hang out, drink.
yeah.
I mean, Skylar was at our house all the time. She,
Yeah.
she just
You were there when she's born.
Well, it was
Yeah.
weird because we thought Skylar was Joe's.
right.
Because
she talked like me.
she had the the Buido Supreme.
she
That-
was
that-
born with a Boston accent.
Definitely. She'd be like, "It's not a tud." And then Joey go, "Yeah." Joe's
Yeah,
go,
it's
"Yeah,
a
it's a
turd."
tud.
It's a turd.
It's a tud."
It's touching cloth.
So
It's
funny.
yeah. That's the only word. That's the only word I know.
Touch my cloth
Carly,
diaper.
come on. You've never touched cloth before. Everyone's touched cloth. No?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's physically touched cloth, but I've been real.
Well, you guys
right
probably wear
there.
those G-strings, so it's just a little
Oh,
cloth.
it probably actually
it's
does
always
touch
touches
cloth.
cloth.
Yeah,
Little
that's a valid point.
Right.
It's like
So
constant.
yes, I'm
it's
gonna
like
say yes.
Constant touch.
Right. I'm so used to the feeling. I don't know. Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh,
so we
crazy
all
family.
lived in Incline, but who started us all in Incline was Mom and Dad. And I wanted to have you guys on the podcast to tell a little bit about because last couple times you're on the podcast, people were really interested in your Tahoe stories because that was 1974 when we moved up there. But you guys have been coming up earlier. Did you used to bring me up by myself when I was the only child?
Yep, we used to come up to Tahoe all the time. We used to bring your dad's brothers to babysit,
Ah.
and
I thought you
Yeah.
just locked me in the camper by myself and then went out to the
no,
casinos.
no, yeah, John and Dave. We used to babysit them and
Yeah,
bring.
because David, we're only 10 years apart.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're 10 years older than me. So if I was 2, they were 12. You know.
So anyway,
Yeah.
what one day down in Southern California, Dad worked a ton of overtime, and he just threw this big pile of money on me. We're only like 20.
You mean like when he's at the strip joint?
Like he
Yeah.
made it rain, making it rain.
Well,
Yeah.
he told me he made that money,
Make it
but
rain.
how do I
I've seen
really
him do
know?
that.
Anyway, so he said, let's go to Tahoe and buy a lot. So we went to South Shore.
So you said you're going to buy a lot and you're going to build a house on it.
Yeah. So
Wow,
we go to
that's
South
good.
Shore and we bought a lot in Tahoe Keys. I mean, famous Tahoe Keys. How do
I have
we,
a
how
question
do we
really
know?
quick. Back in '74, whatever, I guess it was. How much is a lot in Tahoe Keys?
Oh yeah.
That was
Good
that was
question.
more like 71 or 72.
Wow, that's
He said
insane.
3,000. Really?
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
So $3,000, and is that like a half acre lot or a quarter acre?
Yeah, it's probably like
half
quarter acre.
Yeah.
Half
What would
acre.
that go for today?
Did it have a view?
Oh.
For the people that don't know what Tahoe
Yeah,
is.
we're right down the street. I mean, right down from the lake.
Right.
And it was like, we just bought this lot, not even knowing that it was going to be big and
Well,
famous.
hey, Dad, how much would that, like what Kylie said, how much would that lot that you bought for $3,000
today?
How much would that be today? You think?
Oh, that lot right now?
Yeah.
$1 million, probably.
Million
That is
too.
insane.
I mean, yeah.
So
Inflation.
when we
Yes.
got
Yeah.
this,
That's
we got
inflation
this
there.
First
3,000.
lot. When we got the first lot in Incline
Yep.
that I bought from Boise Cascade
Yeah.
for $3,000.
Let's go back to South Shore.
Yeah.
Let's go back to South Shore. When you got the lot, Mom, Dad bought a lot in South Shore, and he was he bought the lot. He let it go for a while. How long did he go before he went back and saw it again?
Gee, I don't even know how many years it was.
Like a couple years before
a
he
couple
went and saw
years,
it?
because we bought another lot. We're building another house. Everything just hung on to it, and we never did nothing about it. So one day, I don't know if it's a realtor, somebody called up and said, "Do you know there's someone built a house on your lot and they're living in it?"
What?
Yeah, so Dad and his dad look for the lot. They couldn't even find the lot because there's houses built on it. And like what happened when you went to if you buy a lot and you go and there's just a house built on? Is there no inspections or anything with the legal
You
owner
don't have
and all
like a
that shit?
deed, like it's like the land deed or something?
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know what happens
I don't
with
remember.
it. It
Dad-
seems
Dad
like
knows.
I mean,
A
Joe, you're,
school teacher from South Shore. I don't know how he got it passed, but he built
Yeah.
a house on my lot without owning the lot.
Yeah,
I thought
that's
we were- I
insane.
thought we were like dead.
right. And
Because
so
Because
what
they
is
didn't do anything.
so
Yeah.
once you figured it out, you went and knocked on the door and you just said,
Yeah.
"That's my house."
I got in touch with them, and we settled up with a certain amount of money, and I was real naive about everything. And
Well, you were how
he
old?
gave me, he
21,
gave me a
22
lot
years
more
old.
money than I paid for the lot.
Oh, well,
so,
that's good.
yeah.
Wow.
But still, yeah.
Now, Joe, you're from Boston.
He
And
is?
You buy,
I wouldn't have
you-
guessed.
You buy a lot in Tahoe, and you haven't seen it for a couple years. You come back and there's a house built on it, and you go knock. What do?
Simple.
What?
I call Uncle Paul. Uncle Paul, someone built a house on my lot.
Hitman.
The whole family's got a
Jeez.
vacation home in
I
Tahoe.
say, hey, come
Yeah,
on
we'll
over.
take
We're
care
both-
of 'em.
we're partying in Tahoe in a new house.
Actually,
Like Uncle Paul.
in 1970 something, if you would have done that and brought the whole family there, you probably own one of those casinos by now.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, he might not have got a license, but
No, we were always too nice about it. We were so young.
Well, when you're young, and then the guy gave you a little more money than you paid for your lot, but actually it was a
Go
blessing
me.
in disguise because they
Right.
came over to Incline.
Yeah.
no, that's
Yeah.
And they
true.
started in
That's
Incline
true.
Village.
Yep.
And I think something that's pretty amazing in Incline, and Joe, you'll appreciate this. Dad got offered a lot on Shoreline Circle, right on the lake, for $100,000. I don't know what year it was. And then he got offered another lot where we built our family home for $13,000. And he was like, I don't know what that lot, the house that sits on that lot is probably worth 15, 20 million right now.
Easy.
But
30.
But
Yeah.
anyway, at the time, Dad was like, "Well, God, that's like $1 million," and so ended up building and in hindsight, it all worked out fine. But ended up building the house on the $13,000 lot with the lake view. That was a full lake view lot. Their old house.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
That's great.
Full Crystal Bay Cove.
Yep.
The full thing.
A full Crystal Bay Cove. But it's funny. It's funny sitting here with everybody because Dad and Joe have so many stories, but I was like, you guys can't drag out these long ass stories. So there's a couple funny stories to highlight, and the first one that rings mine and it's kind of funny is when you guys were in Arizona and you were driving the Mustang,
Oh,
and
that one?
I think you're driving the Mustang drunk, but
That's
folks
neither
out-
here nor there.
neither here nor there. But it was in a private community, so it wasn't like it was out on the street. But
It was gated. They just had to go to the gate and then go out the gate to the Italian restaurant.
There's
We're
a
going to
statute
Uncle
of
Louis.
limitations on this, right?
We're going to
Yeah.
Uncle Louis.
The Mustang is really
Uncle
fast. It was a souped-up Mustang, and we decided to go out to dinner. And I told Joe, I go, Joe, this, I bought it from this Tommy Head guy who's a souped-up Mustang guy. And I go, Joe, just and Joe hits the gas,
Oh my God.
and we go sideways into the
I asked
cactus.
Al-
there's a lot of power in those things.
Oh my God.
We
that
go
thing jumped.
sideways into the cactus, and I can't believe we didn't hit the
I don't know how
squirrel.
we didn't hit the house.
And yeah,
We had a stop sign. I said, Al, can I punch it? He goes, yeah, go ahead. So he punched it, and the
we
thing just
run
took
back to
off.
the house, and I go, "Where's the license plate?"
No, so somehow I avoided this big cactus because I got out of control, and I never took my foot off the gas. I don't know why, but
Fast.
I was going for a house. We didn't hit the house, we didn't hit the cactus, but we came out of it like Dukes of Hazzard, just. And so we look back, and there's cactus and dirt and all over the street. And you're like, oh my
Right, all
God.
stuck up under the car and everything.
Right.
So then we get back to the
yeah.
house. We get back to the house, and Al says, Joe, where's the license plate? Went, oh, shit. So we had to go back and get the license plate because it fell off the back. But the funny thing is I paid like $300 to get the car detailed. And like a year and a half, 2 years later, there was still briars underneath the...
Stop it.
Underneath
No, they didn't want to tell me.
yeah, we couldn't tell Diane.
And I saw this weed, like sticks and stuff under the car, and I go,
What's this?
why is this under the car? And Al goes, well, I got to tell you something. After so
it
long,
was like 2 years. And
2 years, they never told me.
Well, now you're finding out.
we
You're,
went by
you're
the
so
next
lucky.
day.
You just destroyed.
I
Like
don't know. I thought for sure we were going to go through the house, and I don't know how
Oh my
we just got to wait. I don't know how we got out of it, but the next day we went by there really slow, and they had all the street. Remember the street cleaners? There was a mess. I couldn't believe all that. It was cactus dirt everywhere. Oh gosh, it was. I don't know how.
You had to hide the car, put it in the garage.
That was right. God, thank God we went without the license plate.
Right. That's only one of
Million.
probably at least hundreds of stories.
hundreds and hundreds of stories. It was funny. I was looking at my notes here because we were talking about I met Joe, then Mom and Dad met Joe. But the first person that I introduced Kylie to was Joe.
Yeah, you're the first.
Oh, I didn't know
First,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, you might have maybe met her, but
yeah.
but
I loved Kylie right off the
yeah,
bat.
Joe, you were staying at my condo,
Oh,
No.
that's right.
right?
Yeah, I think I was for a couple of days.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it.
Oh.
And Kylie's probably. I'm like, hey, my good friend Joe's, over like this, and she's probably thinking it's somebody like, her age or my age even, right?
Okay,
So
I wasn't thinking anybody was my age,
Yeah.
so
Joe comes in.
but she's probably thinking, it's
I was like 29, so or
like, that's a
8 or
mature-
I was
something.
probably like 49.
that's
or something like
that's a
that.
mature man.
Probably was 50 then.
a mature
Kylie,
man.
you know what's funny is I'm best friends with Al, but I'm best friends with Eric and best friends with
I know.
Marcus.
Right.
Marcus and I have been doing fantasy football since he was 15,
That's crazy.
and he's 40 now.
Yeah.
And by the way, that's illegal, probably.
Have to be 16 to have
I
consent.
never had sexual relationship.
Trust me, we've seen the hair. You never get in there.
I didn't think I know about that bush.
How did you know he had a flower come out of his butt?
Exactly.
Oh, God. Eric's-
Sorry, Mark.
Eric was really young too when he first started fantasy football.
I was.
Yeah, you wore the dolphin. We sewed a dolphin on top of your.
I could
Hat.
have had Joe as a partner.
I know.
What kind of a partner we're talking about here?
Yeah.
Legitimate football partner. But Mark and Joe have a nice relationship. Now they Mel shares Mark with Joe.
Yeah, just when I come up to visit.
Yeah, he stays over there and they sleep in the same bed. Mel sleeps in her bed.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Everything's good.
Everything.
Yeah.
They share the trophy.
They call us the Butt Brothers. That's what
Yeah.
they call us.
But that's funny because Joe's like friends with Mark, and Mark's 15.
I know. Isn't that
You know?
weird?
And
That's
he does
funny.
and he's
So is
friends
Mark
with-
Then he
mature
grew
for
up.
his age, or are you immature for your age?
Joe's definitely immature.
I just think I like little
Just
boys. I don't know. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
For the
No wonder
record,
you're
Mark's,
so-
I think River's
for the
coming over
record,
later.
Mark's
Just joking.
39.
Yeah. And he'd
No
kick
wonder
my ass
Joe's
if he
so
heard me
close to
talking
my
right now.
sons. Joe and I trusted you all these years.
I know.
Eric
I'm
was
sorry,
a
Dee.
consenting adult. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fine.
Now it's okay.
Yeah.
I was funny. I was saying something to Kylie because Kylie and Joe, they don't share the same birthday, but they're the same
Don't.
sign.
Yes.
So I was
both
telling him-
Did you
Tauruses.
leave the monastery when Mark was 15 years old?
Trust me, Joe was never in the monastery.
I wasn't
Sit
a
down,
priest. Trust me.
Kyle.
Trust me.
Now you're more of a
Yeah.
priest. Actually, you were more of a priest than anybody.
They thought you were going to be a priest.
Yeah.
I
Al got caught. That's why he couldn't be a priest anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But anyway, yeah, you guys are the same sign, and one thing that
Yes.
drives me crazy about Kylie is, she takes kind of forever to get ready, and she just does her own thing,
On
kinda
my
like
own
that.
time.
And then I've roomed with Joe a bunch of times,
Yeah.
and one thing about you, Joe, you do take a long time to get ready.
Do I?
Yeah, for a man.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Al, what do you think?
What's my routine?
You got a lot of hair. You got a lot of hair removal.
You gotta.
I've never done hair removal in funny
He
I
does
know
it
that for a
before.
fact.
Yeah, but you always look good, and you always primp, and you
Well,
check
know,
out what you're wearing. and
I'm
everything.
older than you. It takes longer.
Yeah. But it was always funny because we roomed together, and you always forget like your wallet or your keys.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
So after a while, I just start grabbing your wallet,
Right,
put it in my
exactly,
pocket. We
yeah.
get to the elevator, and you go, "Oh shit, my
Yeah.
wallet!" And I go, "Here you go."
Thank you, Eric. Thank you.
No, but we learned because I also
ki-
take forever to get ready. I kind of do my own time frame. Like, I don't really care.
I said something to the other day. I go, "You
Yeah.
remind me of Joe." Or
No,
something.
oh,
not that she
because-
takes forever to get ready, but I'm like,
'cause
"Come on."
You,
No wonder
I
you
think
love
he
Kylie.
called you and you were like watching TV in your robe or something. I'm like, well, that's what I do.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You came over. I was still in my robe.
I used to go over because Joe
That's
and I were
right,
next door
that's right.
neighbors, so I go over to his house, and he like a godfather in his white robe.
At like 10 in the morning. I'm like,
Yeah.
that sounds great.
It's
What do
like
you
10.
want?
that.
It's like 10 a.m. I go,
So
"Are you going to work today?"
Yeah.
And he goes,
later.
"Yeah, I'm going."
I'm going. Yeah, I'm getting ready.
He be in his robe.
I'm getting ready.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
So I
that's
was like,
exa-
I
that's
get
an
it. I do
exaggeration.
that. So we learned we have a lot of similarities. And I said it's a Taurus thing. We're on our own
Oh,
schedule.
But
Absolutely.
it
Now
was
we
funny. I just
know.
did that the other day. I go, "You remind me of Joe."
Now we
Do
know
our
why
own
you-
thing.
Hey, Kylie, it's worth the wait, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it not, Eric?
Eric?
Oh yeah, totally worth the wait.
I
Good
go,
answer.
"Oh."
I learned now.
Yeah.
I just
Good
go
answer.
sit in the car.
He did. I've actually
I
gone
sit
to
in
the
the
car
car.
and he's sleeping.
And
Yeah.
I put down the seat and I just sleep.
I actually have a picture. You did that like a week ago.
I know. Yeah. Mom and dad come on. Well, you know how mom and dad, they're always way early.
Right. And I'm never
Always.
ready.
And Kylie's never ready. I say, "Hey, pick us up
Yeah.
and be here at 5:30."
So they're always here at 5:15.
They were here like 5 o'clock.
And I'm never ready.
Coming in the door, Kylie's like, "You're here already?" I'm like, "I told you they're earlier on time."
And you would think after 10 years I'd know this
Yeah.
and be more conscious of my time.
We don't
No.
care if she's not ready. We just have a drink and hang out because,
I'm never
We
ready.
know she's never ready.
Yeah.
Then we go in the car and she's still not in there.
Right.
Right.
Kylie, I'll tell you, my Jenny,
Yeah.
worst. The worst.
Worse than us.
Oh, my
Like takes
Oh,
forever,
well,
so
you're
you're like
waiting
sitting
and
in the
waiting.
car.
Takes forever.
And I just
Oh,
said you
that
take
makes
a
me
long
feel
time.
better.
No, she
You don't take a
takes
long time at
forever.
all.
And I get annoyed at her, so that's how long
Oh,
she takes.
that's,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
I mean, I actually
Yeah,
take a
she's
long time,
bad.
but I start early.
I do
Oh.
too, and it still takes
Oh.
me for.
I
That's
know.
because I take a shower, then I gotta lay around for a while.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to air out the
I
chemical
gotta
parts.
air out. Yeah.
Thanks. Gotta shake everything out.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
It's funny. So last week's episode, I was going to go and talk about our feedback from last week's episode, and one of the things was we talked about Kylie wants me to get on antidepressants.
I do.
She really wants
do.
me to take antidepressants. So a lot of people were talking to me about that.
Anxiety more,
And they were like,
actually,
God,
but they're
Eric,
kinda
I
one
didn't
and
know
the
you're
same.
so depressed. And I'm not depressed. I'm
He's
just saying I'm taking.
anxious.
Mom wants me to take
He's
antidepressants
very
too.
anxious.
They're both rallying me to take these antidepressants.
I've taken them before, but it was like when my kids left Tahoe to go to LA with their mom. That was really a tough time for me.
Ooh,
So
I
you were
can
depressed.
imagine.
You were
Yeah,
depressed.
That's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, and I took them. I took like Prozac for like a while.
And what happened? You turned like
I married Debbie.
You
Don't
turned
do
in-
it, Eric.
You turned into Mike Tyson. You turned into Mike Tyson and married Debbie.
Exactly.
that backfired.
Yeah. Don't take
Quiet.
depressants. Antidepressants.
No, it's an anti-anxiety.
Needless to say, you
it's
got
an
off them.
anti-anxiety.
I got off them right away, right after that.
And then he divorced him.
Yeah, exactly.
So Eric,
Oh,
I
that was
thought
bad.
it was going to be depressing, but it wasn't depressing. Your show last week.
No.
Oh, no.
No. Courtney heard it and she was crying.
Oh.
She was?
Yeah, because Courtney.
Would you blame it on her?
She's actually still working for me, but she's not doing the day-to-day operations. She's doing the books and stuff. And so she thought when she heard me talking that I had such a bad weekend and getting on antidepressants. I mean, a little bit was because I was kind of like, shit, what are we going to do this year? But
Eric, you're not going to blame Courtney for your depression.
no,
are you?
no,
Okay.
not at all. That's why I'm saying this right now. So,
All right.
Courtney, stop crying.
Just because you helped him raise his kids.
Right. No, I want you to get more for the anxiety than the depression. The anxiety side.
Yeah, the anxiety side. But I'm afraid that would make me sharp. Like I lose
It's
my
not supposed
edge.
to do that.
Oh, is that me?
Yeah.
I'm going to say no. Pretty sharp still.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, I know Mom takes them and then she doesn't shit her pants on the plane.
So maybe
She-
you'll stop
she-
sharding.
I sound like a terrible
Oh, that might
person.
help.
Yeah, that might help.
It's an anti-diarrhea pill, not an antidepressant.
So you can start singing anti-diarrhea.
Yeah.
Yeah, no diarrhea.
It helps everything.
But no, because Mom used to sit on the aisle of the plane because she had to be closest to the bathroom. She always had to sit on the aisle and be there, and then
So,
because right when she got on the plane, she had to
Anxiety.
shit her pants.
Really?
Is that right?
Well, she was
Well,
always
I
nervous.
felt
That's
like
why.
it.
Well, you were a
Yeah.
nervous flyer.
yeah.
I had
Anxiety.
You had
Anxiety.
IBS, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm calm as can be.
Now she has no more IBS, just chemical farts.
Oh.
And Dad can't smell.
There you go.
Can't see, smell, or hear.
Oh, perfect.
You burn he can't
Burned
hear.
all the
you
senses.
burned every sense out of him.
Every sense he's
My
had.
nostrils are been burnt out for about 4 years now.
Oh,
Jeez.
only 4.
God.
Maybe that's what you need for hair removal, Joe. Mom's chemical
Yeah.
farts.
Exactly. Diane, can you bottle that?
What are you doing later?
Hey, Mom, sit
I
on
don't
Joe's
think you
back.
want me to sit on your. I don't think you want me to sit on your chest.
Sit on my butt.
next time Marcus moons you, just shoot one his
Yeah,
way.
exactly. Right up Marcus's butthole. Take care of all that stuff.
Hey, Joe, do you want to not shave for 2 weeks?
See how it works?
Yeah.
It's like Nair.
I'll do an infomercial.
We'll burn it off.
I won't shave my butt for like a month.
Joe, pay for your plane flight. You'll go down to you go down to L.A. You go down to LAX. You'll have the room all ready, and you blast the hair off. him.
Oh, quiet.
Perfect.
Like a sandblaster.
On that note, Life with Eric podcast is brought to you by Petrilla Concrete Construction, who happens to be sitting right here today, Dad Marcus, and doTERRA
doTERRA.
God, I
never
messed it
can
up.
say it.
doTERRA Essential Oils. That's you get from Aislinn Miller you get those at This Essential Life is her handle.
Which, after you get your hair sandblasted off, you can put a little lavender oil on it.
A little lavender will soothe you right up. It's
And
funny.
it helps. Oh, yeah.
I had some razor burn on me
Yes.
in my lower area because I shaved.
He was manscaping a little.
Manscaping. And so I got
Manscaping
a
a
lot
little.
of razor burn. So Kylie's like, well, just put I don't want lavender.
He
What
was.
if it
I'm
gets
like,
on my
let me
dick?
just put some lavender
What if
oil
that
on.
lavender gets on my dick?
You're
You know what I
making
mean?
us
I don't.
It doesn't
want-
matter.
Yeah.
I
It's
thought it would
lavender.
burn.
No.
She goes, it doesn't matter. So we put a little bit on the razor burn. I
You're
woke up the
making
next
me
day.
cough.
I woke up the next day. The razor burn was gone.
I use
There
it
was
on
a
my
little
own razor burn.
Lavender oil.
Yeah.
Look behind you, Joe. See all those essential oils? You can put if anything's wrong with
Sarah,
you.
are
we
you
got oil for
completely
you.
bald down there?
No.
No.
COVID.
God, it's like, no.
No. I don't think that's a feat that can happen.
Did you say why did you say COVID?
Because I coughed.
Oh.
Oh, COVID.
I'm swallowing wrong, and now she's making
Sorry.
me cough, and I'm
My
coughing, and my
allergies
eyes
make
are
me
watering.
Everybody's coughing.
No, He just trims it up a little.
A little trim.
Yeah.
I actually got hair laser down there.
Did you?
Yeah, because I was riding bikes a lot,
Oh,
Removed?
crap.
and it was
That
like
sounds
really
horrible.
irritating.
Yeah.
Bald?
It hurts so freaking much. And you know what? I can tell you the story if you don't mind. But
Yeah, please do.
Jenny actually came
Go
with
ahead,
me.
but it's not very masculine.
No,
It's
it's
fine,
not.
it's
But
fine.
Jenny
If you
talked
look
me.
at Joey, he looks masculine, so
Well,
it's fine.
Johnny,
with his pants
Jenny
off.
talked me into doing this, and
Pulled in his pants. You.
Oh, no. Anyway, Jenny talked you
Oh,
into
my
doing
God.
it.
Go ahead,
it
Joe.
does make Johnson look a little bigger, actually.
Yes,
My eyes
it
are
does.
watering.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Yeah. It's not, but it makes it look that way.
Still,
But,
sign me up.
I can't even imagine.
But the lady slipped, and she hit the head of my.
No.
With the.
No.
I still have a white mark on the head of my
Holy
dick.
shit.
From,
Now we know how to identify
You get it
your
for
body.
free?
yeah, exactly, exactly. And,
Oh
and
my God.
Jenny was there.
That's the weirdest thing
she-
I've ever heard.
Oh
she
my
smelled
God.
it. It smelled like it
Burning
was bad.
flesh. Yeah.
I never went back. That was it.
It
Understandable.
burnt
Yeah.
your flesh?
The head of my.
That's
genitals.
horrible. And they did like scab and stuff, so then you were.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't. Let me see if this is.
Let me check for you guys.
You don't have to show us now,
I can't
Joe.
remember. Okay.
Yeah, that's how like
I'll check later.
that's how I like my hot dogs burnt.
Yeah.
We did it for you, honey.
I'll tell you that was the most pain I think I ever
That
felt
sounds
in my life.
horrible.
Did you get it
Wow.
for free, or did she just say,
She
"Oh,
give you a
sorry.
discount?
Oh, sorry."
I never went back. I just never went back. I said, I'm
I
not
don't blame
going
you.
I
back.
never even heard of such a thing.
Yeah, that hurt.
I think it's embarrassing just sitting there letting her do it. Right
Why?
there.
Well, it was.
I don't know
but-
because I don't know. I guess she gets used to it.
Kind of an older woman,
Yeah.
and she didn't seem to mind. But Jenny
sure.
sat there through the whole thing, and
Oh, Jenny was in there, like
yeah.
giving her a back rub while she's doing it or something.
Give it
well,
her
she
back.
just came in to watch. But
Make sure that she didn't get any funny business.
Oh,
Colin,
yeah.
have you had that done?
Not laser hair removal,
oh,
no.
the-
But I've had like lasers on my face and
Yeah,
stuff.
it hurts down there. Trust me.
And
Laser
I get
hurts.
waxed. Does that count?
Laser
That's
hurts.
nothing compared to it.
I know. I don't think it
This
does.
hurts.
Yeah.
Laser's like zapping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've had
exactly.
lasers on my
Yeah.
face.
Yeah,
Boy,
it's like little bees stinging.
Yeah. I
Private
kind
parts.
of related it to like a rubber band snapping over and
Yeah,
over.
exactly.
this doesn't have anything to really do with it. But what size were this lady's hands that was holding the machine?
She was an older lady.
You know, Eric, I never really looked. I just had my eyes shut, thinking this feels great.
I wouldn't have had my eyes open either.
Show me after we get done.
I
with
got.
this thing.
Show
I'll show you.
I
No, there's still. I still have some hair down there because I didn't go through all the
Right.
process. but
Yes.
Yeah, you bailed out early.
Oh no way! I wasn't going back. No
I
way.
didn't blame you.
So you're like a skunk.
Like a
You
skunk.
got
like
two
you.
hairs and no hair in the middle,
Why are you saying that? We can't.
like a skunk.
What?
I have the best story ever about that. Can I say it real
Yeah,
quick?
go ahead. We
No,
got time.
what?
Go ahead.
So, you know Tony Greasy.
Yes.
Tony
Love
Greasy,
Tony.
Oh, make sure he listens to this. Then.
yeah, my best friend from England. His wife at the time was blonde, and her and I were at a bar one night, and we're talking. There's a bunch of people around. There's a band playing, and she says, "You know, I shave on the sides, but it comes back dark, but the middle's still blonde. So it's like dark sides and
Her
on a
poo-
She had like
on
a skunk.
on a beaver." And
Yeah.
I said, and the band was playing, and I said, "It must look like a skunk." And Tony goes, "Fucking smells like one too."
Oh
She and
Oh
what happened?
my
The
God.
band stopped playing just as he said that.
Oh.
She turned around, she punched him.
no!
He went over knocked over the
Oh
drums,
my
knocked over
God.
the
She
the
punched him in the
microphones,
face.
punched him right in the face, and knocked him over the stage. We're at Ponchos. We're at Ponchos in Manhattan Beach,
My
Oh, really?
God.
and knocked over.
Oh.
To this day, I laugh so.
That's
Like
funny.
when he said it, the band was playing, so he didn't think that she'd hear it.
Oh.
They just stopped when he said it.
Oh.
She nailed him.
You said it must look like a skunk, and he's like, it fucking smells like one too.
Yes, fucking smells like one too.
Oh.
And she heard him, just nailed him.
That's why they're not married.
Yeah,
anymore.
right.
exactly. They got divorced right
So
after
many
that.
things wrong with that. Oh,
Oh
that's
God,
pretty great.
He got busted so bad.
Oh, that's pretty good. On that note, Kylie, it's that time.
It's that time. Good, because I need another one.
I
Last
know,
call.
My eyes are watering.
So, who are we cheersing today, Keeks?
We definitely have to cheer our guests.
Yeah.
A big cheers to Joe for
Yeah, Joe,
coming
thanks for
from all the way
coming
from
out.
LA.
Joe.
This has been
Thank-
fun.
Be on our
thank you.
podcast.
Anytime. This is fun.
And
It was
Mom and Dad-
amazing.
Mom and Dad are always
And
a
yes,
pleasure.
thanks, Mom and Dad, for coming.
Thank you for having us.
I retract all my comments about chemical farts.
You knew that's a lie.
Oh.
You know, he just makes fun of me. You know, it's not true.
It's all in good
Why'd
spirits.
everybody get quiet?
I know, we're all.
Just say when she golfs. It's the best.
Oh, maybe I've been like that my whole life.
She said, "Why did everybody get quiet?" Because we all rolled our eyes back.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
We've all heard you fart. That's why.
I need another drink. Joe, you want to stay with us or you want to stay here?
We
know,
got
it's-
an extra bed. It's fine.
It's kind of funny
Sitting
when.
behind her right now.
Hey Joe, just for shits and giggles, say fart.
Fart.
I kind of like
Thought.
Fart. Everybody repeat after
With a
me.
little
Fart.
crackle.
Thought.
That's a great way
We
to
all
say it.
we all fart.
We do all thought.
Everyone farts.
Everybody
Yep.
farts.
It's true.
I gotta give a special cheers to
Yes,
Courtney.
you got to do a cheers this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a cheers to Courtney. 16 great years.
Love you, Courtney.
Love you,
we
Courtney.
fought
Gonna
like-
miss you.
Courtney.
Yeah, we fought like brother and sister.
Oh my God,
Please
yeah,
come
you
back.
did.
Kids actually don't believe it still. They're like, no, that can't be. You know, I got a little story. I got a little story about Courtney real quick. She used to take the
You're making
kids
me
everywhere.
cry.
That was one of her like jobs to take
I'm
Tanner to
crying.
baseball practice and everything. And don't cry, Mom. Courtney's probably cry right now when she
I
hears
know,
this.
Courtney, don't go.
But she used to take Tanner, and Courtney started with me when she was 18. And so she used to take Tanner, and he was middle school or whatever, take him to the baseball field, right? So he would always get in her car and mess around with the radio and change the stations and all. And Courtney, she has no filter. She'd be like, "Don't fucking touch my radio,"
No,
like this.
No, there was one I've heard the story. Well, obviously, it wasn't around. Where
Yeah.
she dropped her off
No,
at a
I'm
baseball
telling
game.
that
Okay.
one. Yeah, I'm telling that one. So she's taking Tanner to baseball practice or baseball game and dropping him off at Reed High School.
Yeah,
she-
go Raiders.
And she takes him in there, and he's messing around with a thing. And then so he gets out of the car, and she says, "Hey, don't slam my door like you usually."
Like
so he,
every one of your kids does.
yeah. So he gets
all
out
of
of the
them.
car and
Slam that.
boom, slams the door. So she zooms over, and all the parents are there getting there and everything. And she goes, "I told you not to slam my door, you little fucker." and then she rolls up the window and pulls away. And Tanner's sitting there, and
No
all the
wonder
kids
he's
are
so
like,
shy.
"Boy, your mom's mean."
Poor Tanner.
That's hilarious.
She had no filter, but the kids actually really appreciated her for that.
How'd it go, Courtney?
Yeah,
She did.
she was always great with them, and she did so much for us and,
Oh, that's
funny.
everything. I don't even know my landscapers. I don't
I don't
know.
either.
I don't even know where my
I
PO
know.
box is. I'm learning all
I have
this
a
shit.
question for you.
Yeah,
Is everyone in your daily life gonna think you got divorced now?
yeah. Everybody thought Courtney was my wife.
I know.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah,
I would be
Just
around and
another
they're
one.
like, who's
Who's
that?
that? Who's that
Yeah,
girl?
Yeah.
yeah. It's just another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
That's so funny.
Yeah, Kylie be my new wife. You're my fifth wife now.
Okay.
Yeah. I was telling Kylie when we were in Hawaii real shortly. I said, something happens to you, Keeks. My next wife's gonna be foreign. Yeah, I gotta get a foreign one. Foreign,
That doesn't
yeah.
speak English.
And doesn't want to learn any English either.
Asian. They're like they service at men. It seems like.
That's what he thinks
You
also.
mean a
Will
ma-
they service my pool too?
you mean a mail order?
Get a 2
yes.
for 1.
Yes.
Mom wants a mail order.
No, I don't want one. I got one over here.
I got one over here.
I ordered my mail.
Will they keep the red ants off your pecker?
Right. Will they pick the ants off your pecker?
Jeez.
They keep the
the
ants
ants
off
off
your
it.
pecker.
That's my story.
Sit back in your corner.
Subscribe or follow us on wherever you listen to your podcast, or just go to our website at www.lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into My Life with Eric. To all of our listeners out there, remember, it's always happy hour here.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks, guys.
I drink a
everyone.
lot drink, though.
Cheers to the camera.
Love you all.
Love you.
So much fun.
Wow.
Go D.